Welcome to David Alexander Maths Tuition. This is chapter 2b on the quadratic formula. So this is the quadratic formula here. Hopefully this is nothing new to you. X is negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Really easy to remember, of course. Now, when we are dealing with a quadratic equation and it equals 0, if we can't factorise and solve it, you should consider, well, your next step would be to solve it using the quadratic formula. You could try completing the square, but much easier just using the quadratic formula. So we need to remember that a quadratic equation is always in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So in this example here, a is 16, b is positive 7, and c is negative 30. So if I'm writing it out using the quadratic formula, which you should do, even though you're not actually going to use it, you're going to use a little cheat on your calculator. So x is negative 7 plus or minus the square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 16 times negative 30, and that is going to be all over 2 times by 16. So you'll show this as your workings out, but this is what you're going to do in reality. You're going to go to your calculator and press menu setup, and then you're going to press the negative symbol, and not subtraction, but the minus, which is in brackets just above the store button, or STO. Then you've got a menu that says 1 simultaneous equation and 2 polynomial. You want to choose 2 for polynomial, and the polynomial degree is 2 because it's x squared. If it was x cubed, hit polynomial degree 3. If it was x to the power of 4, you'd select 4. So hit 2 because it's a quadratic. Then type in 16, 7 and negative 30 and hit equals. Your first x solution is 1.1. Let's just do it to 2 decimal places, 1.17. And if you press equals again, you'll get minus 1.61. So we've got 2 solutions. So again, that just means that the x-axis is being intercepted twice, once at 1.17 and once at negative 1.61. Incidentally, on the calculator, if you hit equals again, you'll get minus 7 over 32. That is the x coordinate of the turning point. And if you press equals after that, you'll get minus 1969 over 64, and that's the y coordinate of the turning point. Now for the second example, this is not obviously a quadratic, so what can we do with this? Well, if we square both sides, we are going to get x squared equals 3x plus 6. So it's now a quadratic, and now we need to make it equal 0. So if we subtract 3x and subtract 6 from both sides, we can make it equal 0. Again, can we factorise it? No, we can't. So just substituting into our calculator, using write out the quadratic formula on your sheet of paper, but don't bother doing this calculation. Just type 1x squared minus 3x minus 6 into the quadratic equation solver, press equals, and we're going to get one solution of x is 3 plus the square root of 33 over 2. And if we press equals again, we'll get x is 3 minus the square root of 33 over 2. And if you press S to D, you can turn these into decimals if you want to, but usually it's a lot tidier and it's more exact if you're leaving it in surd form.